Good evening, Randomaniacs! It is time for your weekly Final Fantasy Randomizer race, and we have got a chaos rampage for you tonight. I am Dr. Funk, and I am joined tonight in the booth by Dwight. How you doing tonight, Dwight?
Oh, I am doing quite well tonight, Dr. Funkin', and I hope you folks out there in chat like speed, because we're going to see it tonight.
Absolutely. We're starting off with a free airship tonight, so we can go anywhere, anytime, at any speed.
And we already got some spice, because take a look at Groggy Dog's party.
Yep, we're looking at 4 red mages. I believe there was a challenge made in the SRL room before the match started, so somewhere else out there is someone running 4 red mages. Yeah, it's going to be a quick one tonight.
If Nuke Girl's level 1, Groggy could just go right through this seed, for sure.
Absolutely, he could melt through it completely. Also, tonight, we have a short Temple of Fiends revisited with an alternate Chaos, so we will not need the key or the loot, and Chaos could be any kind of random battle.
Yeah, it could be Chaos and 8 Garlands. We call that Chaos Whack-A-Mole because I'll give them all the same sprite. It's really funny and awesome. I think there's Warmech and Friends, which is 2 Warmechs and 6 Bad Men, I think. And then there is the Undead Party Pack, which is 2 buffed Liches and then 4 buffed Phantoms. And then there's the double dragon fight between Tiamat and Carrie, like a powered-up version of those bosses as well.
Yep, it'll be real interesting to see what ends up rolling. And we should be starting momentarily. We're still waiting on one person to ready up.
Yeah, because this is our I think the return of our Final Fantasy Randomizer weekly races. Now that the spring tournament is concluded, we're going to do a couple of weekly races. I think we got one tonight, which is these Duck Derby flags for the Chaos Rampage free Enterprise mode, as some people like to call it, which means anybody could race. So next week, anybody out there, just join the Discord. You can hop into the weekly. It's open to anyone.
It shouldn't be me holding up the race. There was someone other than me who wasn't ready yet. I'm aware that I'm gatekeeping. Yeah, I hit FC quit and it didn't say that it quit. Awesome. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the gate. Oh, okay, never mind. Things are going strange. We're having some technical difficulties. Give me a moment.
I'm not holding up the race, am I? I think I'm on. I think I'm just viewing, but...
No, it's not you. It looks like FC Bot is stuck in the race, and we can't get it to quit.
Sorry about that tonight, folks. Maybe we'll we'll just taking a second to get it out. The looks like we're having some technical difficulties tonight at SRL, but
Alright. Wait, what? Have you guys just tried having Dr. Funkin drop out and see what happens?
Yeah,
FC's not in the room, so...
Yeah, FC's not in the room, but also none of the commands are working either.
No, Funkin, literally try to .quit and see if that starts the race. Because FC's... I don't know how you did that, but good job.
Alright, so it looks like we may have things taken care of, and we may be dropping the gate momentarily.
looks like we are saved by the awesome restreamer, MathGirl718.
And we have successfully dropped the gate. The race should be starting very shortly. Apologies for all of those technical difficulties, but we are now good to go.
And I am excited to see what happens.
Yeah, this should be a quick one. Absolutely blistering pace. And we are off.
Come on, Groggy needs that level 1 nuke. Let's see it.
We got Lock 2, Sleep, Lit, and Rub. Oh, whammy. Oh, but we've got level 1 Exit, which is Red Mage learnable. That's good.
Yeah, level 1 exit just makes your checks a little bit faster, and in this flag set specifically with the blistering pace we said we're going to have, the level 1 exit, you know, walking out of those free checks and incentive checks is actually going to be super helpful.
It certainly is. And Lock 2 can be very good if our endgame, the two bosses we end up having to fight in Topher, plus the randomized final boss is, Lock 2 can be good if they roll heavy evade.
And we're going to see, pay special attention to what's going to happen on Ragnarok's side of the board here, too, here in just a second as he takes his Garland fight.
Meanwhile, DVS finds a Thor hammer up at Matoya. That's a great find when we haven't got early game sweeping magic, since that'll cast Lit too anytime you use it.
We're probably going to see Ragnarok do an awesome trick that you don't get to do a lot in Final Fantasy Randomizer, so I'm pretty excited. He's going to try to rub Garland, and he gets it!
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Garland, and that'll take him right up to level 3. And
Looks
the
like
King's got us a Crystal, which is great this early, since that's a free turn-in, and the Adamant, another free early turn-in. So that's an extra 20% XP right off the bat, and 2 turn-ins for more potential key items.
And Ragnarok actually gets to cast Exit to get out of the castle and go back to his airship at the Temple of Fiends. Oh. And also finds the tail as well from the Adamant turn-in. Awesome.
Oh yeah,
DVS
he'll love
is
that.
In Provoca and finds Lit 3 as well at level 2, so that's good for some good sweeping there.
Absolutely, that's great to see this early. And Ragnarok's definitely going to be happy to have found that tail early, considering that, you know, he'll want to promote and get levels on that fighter/knight.
Absolutely, really opens up the equipment that they're allowed to use as well. And he's going to go check Sarda, finds a crown. Alrighty.
Speaking of equipment, there are pro rings for sale for only about 2,000 gold in Provoca.
That is really important to note as well, because now they don't have to go open boxes for pro rings or anything like that. You know, just find some money and Just go buy them in Baroka before you head to Topher.
Yeah, in a pinch, if we don't find any ribbons, just because of how fast this seed could potentially be, finding those pro rings is great, because you at least get death protection, even if you don't get the other elemental protections.
Looks like we got Invis 2 at level 2 white magic. That doesn't seem like much, but sometimes those phantoms and things punch hard. Ooh, and Ragnarok picks up the cube!
Well, DVS gets the slab from the pirates.
Okay, the slab is another check, but it does take a little tracking. You have to translate the slab in Melmond and then go turn it in Lefane. Ooh, the key is for sale for 12k in Crescent Lake. Is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a little pricey.
It's a little pricey, and the key not required in these flags. There's no locked door that requires it in short Temple of Fiends.
Right. So because of that, it may be that our most of our runners are gonna go ahead and not bother. However, it is an extra 10% XP if you do buy it.
That is true, and some free boxes too that are nice and easy to check with no encounters. Cure 4 at level 6. All the cure spells almost land at
Cure 2,
level 6.
3, and 4. Good lord. Level 6 fast, also good to see. We'd prefer to see fast a little lower, but we'll take it wherever we can get it. And let's see what the old men in the park got for us. Ooh, they've got a chime, so that will get us into the Mirage Tower later. And we've got the cube, so technically we can just complete Sky at this point.
Yep, TVS doesn't have the cube yet because he hasn't went and tracked down a ton of the free checks like Ragnarok has, but I imagine that he will not be far behind that as well.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he hasn't, killed Garland yet to, get those checks from the king and the princess.
Groggy Dog finds chainmail for his red mages. That's a huge pickup because definitely one of the best armors they can equip early in the game for a cheap, low price of 24 gold.
Absolutely, and Ragnarok also outfit a bunch of his party members with it. Ooh, level 3, black magic. We got Quake and Temper, not bad. Fire 2, also not too bad either.
That's a lot of temper charges for Groggy. You can get it on all 4 of his light warriors. Ooh, life 2 at level 3. Oh, Fade!
Level 3 Fade. There's the sweeper we want on those red mages.
There's a good chance that Groggy could just fade this entire seed down.
Yeah,
he might have to reset to get some extra room because he bought too much black magic.
Yeah, it's a little tougher than nuking everything down because it doesn't quite have as high of a ability to roll magic, but it's still not bad. Sir Link-a-Lot going and getting his slab translating, learning how to speak Lefenish.
Zara pointed out in chat, Nuke was level 4 as well, so the red mages for Groggy look like they might just be real good.
Yeah, at this point, if I'm Groggy Dog, I might consider bringing that 4th red mage back to life. Oh, there's also life 2 at level 3. White magic? Holy cow. Life 2 and Fade at level 3. So yeah, I'm thinking we're running Life 2, Fade, and Temper. Oh, Power Bonk is in the Cardia Isles. And Ragnarok going to turn in that tail and promote.
Definitely makes sense for Ragnarok to try to prioritize promoting early. All these runners, really. I don't think anybody on our screen brought a black belt or anything like that, so...
And we'll be in for a nice surprise once he promotes. Yep, that is a custom Deadpool sprite for Ragnarok's Knight, which I crafted for him.
That certainly looks awesome, Dr. Funkin. I also use a Celeste sprite that you crafted as well.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad they're getting used. I'm always happy to make sprites for people.
Hooray, Groggy Dog, giving us the Hooray Dwarf.
Excellent. And picking up his tail. I imagine he'll promote just because there's no reason not to. It'll get him access to a few extra slots that he wouldn't have otherwise.
DBS is finally wrapping up his Garland kill. Don't think that he is behind by any sense. He just chose to do some other stuff first. So,
Absolutely, yeah. It's just been a matter of who's making what checks and when.
Sir Link-a-Lot picking up his Power Gauntlet in the Cardia Islands. Power Gauntlet giving you a Saber cast when you use it. Whoever uses it casts Saber, which increases your attack damage and your hit percentage. So,
Yep.
definitely a good item to have if you find a really hard boss, and just throw a couple power stacks and attack your way through.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best items you can have going into the Temple of Fiends. We got Fog 2 and Heal 3 at level 5 White Magic, and then Zap for notable magic at level 5 Black.
Certain classes can also equip the Power Gauntlet for some extra absorb. Don't want to forget about that as well.
Absolutely true, though since we have those cheap pro rings, it's unlikely we'll see the Power Gauntlet equipped. And the kindly old king, who was Astos all along, shock, scandal, is giving us the rod today. And he gets quad X'd out of existence on Rag's side, bringing his whole party up to level 7. Meanwhile, Groggy taking down Astos and hitting level 8 on the 3 party members that are still standing.
Rag looks like he's doing some armor shopping, looking for something for his party to equip.
Yeah, probably something for that Black Mage.
Man, houses are 359? That is great.
Yeah, that ain't too bad for houses at all. And heals for 7, that's nice.
For sure, you like to see that.
I love single-digit heal potions. Meanwhile, DVS picking up some weapons in Melmond.
I think he was also translating the slab as well.
Reasonable.
Although I did not see him do it. Did he do it, Dr. Funkin?
Oh gosh, I hope so.
We're gonna see our first dungeon dive here. DVS is headed into the Earth Cave. And he wants a look at a trap tile. These are randomized in these flags, so this is, in the vanilla game, would be we call it the Hall of Giants, because all these trap tiles would have giants on them. But in the randomizer, they're all switched around, so you don't know what you're gonna get.
That's correct, and it looks like our first trap tile is a whole bunch of werewolves. With an instant death attack of some sort.
Groggy Dog has got a steak dinner on his side.
Sure does. We'll see if he's able to make dinner or if he becomes dinner.
I think that Tyro is going to fade into existence here. Yep.
Yep. Meanwhile, DVS finding some worms in the Earth Cave.
And it looks like Rag is maybe taking a couple fights over in the Crescent Lake location. Cobras have Cure 4. Oh no. And they have like 70 health as well, so it's not really going to do them a whole lot of good.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the best ways to see Cure 4 out in the wild, is on something where it doesn't make a gosh darn bit of difference.
Sir Link-a-Lot had purchased that key and found an ox ale, so that key is required in these flags, it would appear.
Oh, where'd he find the Oxy Ale?
In Locked Corneria, which is an incentive
Oh.
location in these flags.
Okay, if that's incentivized, then yeah, that makes sense. So that key will be required.
could be huge if folks end up skipping that key for a while. Sir Link-a-Lot could gain some time.
And it looks like Groggy Dog turned that slab into the bottle at Lefane. Groggy Dog getting some great XP off these Zombles, hitting 13 and 14 on his party.
Yeah, early levels are going to be super important in these flags. Groggy is going to be able to go wherever he wants, and he's going to have all the faded nuke charges that he needs to get through anything quickly.
Yeah, it's especially important for him as someone who's just rolling with 3 red mages. Spell charges are kind of paramount for his party.
Yeah, but one of the things I kind of like about Groggy's decision to run the 3-man party is that he's going to need a little bit of higher HP pool to survive in case one of the Fiends or Chaos rolls nuke. And so he's going to need to be a little bit higher level to get that 400 HP threshold that he'll be looking to get.
And there's the canoe at the bottle turn-in, so Slab was definitely required.
Yep, that's a definitely a good pickup there.
And now Groggy's gonna go turn his red mages into red wizards.
Yep, pretty important for Groggy to promote too. It'll unlock a couple spells for him, in addition to allowing him to equip a little bit better of equipment as well. Danny pointed out in chat that the key isn't needed for Topher in these flags, and she would be correct as well. But yeah, but skipping the key might cause the other players to be cranky later.
Definitely, considering we now know that there's a required item in Corneria key locked.
Groggy is getting blocked by a dragon and then finds the tent.
Yeah, unfortunately NPC Guillotine is not on tonight, so you can't just get them out of your way with instant violence.
DVS giving us our first look at the Earth Cave. He'll be cruising. Now he's going to check some boxes, looking for some equipment. Finds a pure potion. Finds 13k. 13k is not bad. We saw gold bracelets are for sale for 20k, and the pro rings are 2. So for the low price of about 26,000 gold, you can armor up a mage pretty well.
Certainly can, and it looks like Ragnarok went ahead and bought his key, so as long as he remembers to go check Corneria key lock, he's not going to be feeling.
You and I are the only ones standing on DVS's side because those werewolves have squint.
Ah, that was the instant death spell that they had. I wondered about that. It's a good thing we got Life 2 at level 3.
Yeah, Life 2 at level 3 makes these early Fiend Dungeon dives really nice, because if you find something nasty like werewolves with squint, you can just pick your party back up and keep on keeping on. Ooh, Ragnarok, was that a trap tile iron goals?
It's trap tile iron goals in the volcano. Oh, and they aren't overly healthy either. Like, he was able to take them down in a single round of fading and nuking. That is an insanely good XP fight, and yeah, he's gonna take this a couple times.
He's gonna spend all of his spell charges here. This is he's gonna be leveled up very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. This is like possibly the best trap tile you could possibly get with the way they've rolled. Yeah, already level 17 on his party.
Groggy will gush if he finds that tile.
Oh yeah, he'll be super happy.
And DVS doing a little inventory management up there, as well as Sir Link-a-Lot. As they are high-fiving in Earth Cave, it looks like. I didn't.
Yeah, they are neck and neck on the way down right now.
It actually looks like they're on the same frame, but Sir Link-a-Lot took an encounter. We'll leave Rag alone a little bit as he punches iron goals.
What an amazing trap tile find. at this point in the race.
I think Ragnarok was there for 2 minutes, and he's level 21 now.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just an like, he went from level, I think, 12 to level 21.
Basically set, and he's got a bunch of money too, so he can just buy pro rank. He can just buy whatever he needs.
Yeah, he'll probably
You know?
buy a bunch of gold bracelets right now.
That trap tile was especially nice too because it didn't advance the encounter table because it's next to the wall right there.
Absolutely, it's a completely safe trap tile that's worth a just absolute boatload of XP. And it looks like Groggy is going to purchase some pro rings.
Pretty smart. He doesn't know about the Wolves of Squint yet, but he'll find out and be happy that he picked up some pro rings for his mages. Rag says he's not done. He's an Iron Goaler to the end.
Yeah, I don't blame him. When you've got the random final bosses, getting a little extra support at this point is super helpful. You don't know what you're going to be facing at the end game.
Yeah, this is so... It'll make his short Teflifines really fast, too, because he'll be so high level that swinging any sword work, he just might be able to nuke and fade it down.
Yep. We don't have anyone running a black belt on stream tonight, but if there's anyone off stream running a black belt and they find this tile, they're probably going to be super happy about that, too.
Yeah, you get 42 real fast. .42 black belt isn't as effective in these flags due to the fact that you can get a final boss that has multiple enemies, so you won't just be able to end it instantly, but it's still obviously very, very good. And Sir Linkalot's going to give us our first look at Lich.
Reese Wolf in chat saying he's happy just looking at this flag, even though he's not racing, because he would have run a black belt in it.
I misspoke too. DVS actually gave us our first look at Lich and went down very quickly.
Yep. As Lich is wont to do. And
Rag
it looks
says...
like Rag is perfectly happy with his levels and isn't even going to bother checking the armory. He's just making a beeline for carry.
Yep, he's making a beeline for carry. I don't think Rag might check very little other than incent. Wait, is Rag already in go mode?
I mean, all he needed was the items to open up the dungeons, and he's got all those. He's got the rod, he's got the oxyel, he's got the chime, he's got the cube.
I doubt we'll see Rag open anything. He's just gonna go right to the end.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess with a power bonk, any sword will work, and he does have an ice sword on that fighter. Or knight.
Wonder if Sir Linkalot's gonna check the tile. Decides not to.
Ooh, that's too bad for Sir Linkalot. Groggy Dog might not realize that he's in go mode because he's doing Ice Cave. And we got our first look at carry over on Ragnarok's side.
I think the Mazamoon is incentivized in these flags, and so Groggy might just be doing all the key item checks until he gets to the Mazamoon.
That
Because
could
yeah,
be.
that's the best sword that he can equip. He can't find anything else, basically, that even compares to it. I guess the Vorpal, maybe, but...
And, with the Temple of Fiends Revisited, Vorpal does have its place if something rolls high absorb and you need crits to get through. Another thing is that trapped chests are set to have better treasure in this flag set, so there is an incentive to looking at the trap tiles.
Yeah, but I mean, Ice Cave wasn't a complete bust for Groggy either. He did pick up a black shirt out of one of the chests in there, which is definitely good armor for his black wizard? Or he doesn't have one. But
No, he doesn't. You think he does, because he's got that black wizard walking around sprite, but he's got all red wizards.
yep, he got me. The walking around sprite got me.
Happens to the best of us. Meanwhile, Ragnarok has slain the Fiend of Fire and is making his way towards the Fiend of Earth.
Yeah, Rag is gonna just make very, very, very short work of the seed for sure.
If this bat lets him through. He's getting Jay Copered back to the Stone Age right now. And he's finally free.
Linkalot makes it to carry.
Doesn't even bother to heal up, has no respect for carry, which, I mean, makes a little bit of sense at this point. The boss scaling isn't too high. And he's got a whole lot of nuke to cast. With that, he's got nuke on every character.
Yep, Sir Linkalot's got nuke on every character, and so we might see him just... The reason why he might not have checked the trap down carry is Stone Touch.
Oh, and I think he's got a katana already on that ninja.
Yep. Linkalot might be rolling the gambit. I have 4 nuke casters. I'm gonna see if I can nuke my way through this whole seed. No grind, no nothing. Nuke, 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 nuke. And it could work.
It certainly could, and also doesn't really have to hunt down the Masa. If he's got a katana on that ninja, the katana's got the same crit rate as the Vorpal, so highest in the game, and it's got better base damage than the Vorpal does. So in the hands of a ninja, the katana can be better than the Masa.
And right here too, Linkalot is geared up for the end game almost, it would appear. He's getting some gold bracelets for his red mages.
Groggy making his way through the waterfall.
He has to be trying to track down that Massa. That's the only way this play makes sense.
And we have got a speed bump on Ragnarok's side. Getting nuked down. And yeah, 1 nuke, goodbye to the speed bump. And that's TNT, which could be the Masa still. Oh, Robot says hi, Mom. Oh, mummies have cremate. That's annoying. Ragnarok trying to get over to Onrak before realizing, oh wait, I haven't got a canoe yet.
I don't even remember where the canoe was.
The canoe was a turn-in from the bottle, which was in Lefane.
Technically, you could do this seed without the canoe. But you have to sail the boat up to Onrak to do it.
Yeah, I somehow I don't think that's a direction that Rag's gonna look to go.
Interestingly enough, oh no, DVS is given the stone touch by carry, but makes it through.
Yeah, and he's got plenty of soft, so he'll be good now that he's gotten out.
Interestingly enough, Groggy Dog is actually the only runner on our screen here that has the canoe. Question in chat, is this entrance shuffle? It is not. There's no entrances that are shuffled in this seed.
And DVS checking Corneria locked, gonna be getting his Oxyale. Meanwhile, Ragnarok making his way up through the Sky Cave. Seranus asking if we have extended open progression on. We do not have extended open progression on, but we did start with a free airship.
DBS deciding he's gonna go open some boxes and loot the Cardia Islands. Not a bad plan. No encounters. Make those checks pretty quick. Rag is just pedal to the metal up the sky maze here.
And with where Ragnarok is, we have Vanilla Warmex. You might want to get your Bless RNGs in chat if you're looking to see a robot chicken tonight. Oh, hey, there it is! Didn't even need it! Hello, Warmech!
And Rag says, I'm gonna nuke you.
We're gonna nuke the nuclear robot. Let's see how well this goes. Nuke's rolled a little low, but that's not a huge deal. We still got an Warmech coming out with a Blaze, which takes out the Black Mage. But we still got a few more nukes. We're swinging all right with that Ice Sword. Another nuke. Warmech rolled decent amount of health, and we're going to switch to Fades. Only 4 hits. Ooh, and that's another Mage down. Only 101 damage from that Fade. Going back to nuke. 160 and Terminate. That's going to be huge XP for those standing characters. Yeah, they're level 30 now.
And that's why Rag took that fight. He probably was hoping Warmech killed a couple characters that wasn't that knight. And now that Deadpool Knight is just beefy.
Absolutely it is. And Sir Link-a-Lot also on the way to the Bridge of Destiny. If they're on the same step encounter, I'm not sure if they are or not, likely to see a robot chicken as well. Well, that's Slime, so that is not something that Ragnarok saw, so unfortunately on a different step encounter.
Groggy has almost made his way to Kraken, so we'll get our first look at the Fiend of the Sea in a moment. Meanwhile, Ragnarok pulls Tiamat 1.
Yeah, only 3 hits for 12 damage, even at level 30 with that Ice Sword. Yeah, that's not the endgame weapon you're hoping for. So we're going with Nuke Fade strats.
Like you said, Dr. Funkin, he has the Power Gauntlet. He's level 30. He's got fast. Any sort of work.
Yeah, it just isn't against Tiamat, so we're just hoping for nukes and fades to carry the day, and maybe a cheeky Quad X. Oh, Tiamat giving us a free turn by casting Ink.
Groggy nukes Kraken down at the same time Rag defeats Tiamat with that same nuke, going to level 31 on his 2 characters there.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome for when it comes time to do the Temple of Fiends.
At 31 minutes or so, Rag lights his 3rd orb. We're gonna see who, boy. This could be a quick one.
Yeah, these flags, we call it Chaos Rampage, because with that free airship, you can get to Chaos extremely quickly, especially with Short Topher. It takes almost nothing to light those 4 orbs, the loot, or the key. Technically, we needed the key, this seed, but you don't need them going into Topher, so you can just blaze through it.
Right, and the only real trip we had to make out of our way in this particular seed was the walk to Lefane. We didn't have to go to Ordeals, we didn't have to go to Ice Cave, so any of those places that would have, taken a little bit of extra time to get to, we didn't have to, so that's another factor into going so fast.
Yeah, and Ragnarok's doing an excellent job with his routing, too. Like, the only, minor mistake he's made was trying to go to Onrak before he grabbed the canoe.
Agreed. All the runners on our screen, too, have just done an excellent job. I mean, you can even see the route divergence, but it was still efficient. Even Groggy is trying to track down the Massimin. That's essentially his plan. And so, based on that plan, he's made fantastic time.
Absolutely he is. even if he is currently at an orb deficit compared to the rest of the runners on stream.
Yeah, don't count. We've been focused on Rag a little bit here, but Sir Link-a-Lot has 3 orbs lit as well.
Yep.
And is tracking down his canoe, and he is nipping on Rag's heels, so...
Not to mention, while he doesn't quite have the levels that Rag does because of that war mech, he is better set up equipment-wise because that katana is a much better endgame weapon than an ice sword.
That is absolutely a fantastic point. You know, all it'll take is Chaos or, you know, Lich or, you know, something that, you know, the undead party pack and Lich has nuke, and all of a sudden double nuke and Rag's down. And, you know...
Yeah, you absolutely are hoping that you've got that speed to finish things out, but Ragnarok at this point already in the Sea Shrine, so making his way to that final orb.
Although Rag's levels are so high, even a double nuke type scenario, you know, is going to be live through it.
Wow, Groggy Dog reset out of a blue steak.
Groggy's headed to Ordeals too, which is interesting. Must be on the quest for the Mazamoon.
Hey, that might be the last incentive location. Because, I mean, at this point, his entire tracker's lit up. So, if he's going to Ordeals, that would tells me that the Masa is in Ordeals.
I would have to agree as well, and Rag has just got the pedal to the metal. Sir Link-a-Lot picks up his canoe.
Yeah, Sir Link-a-Lot is also hitting the gas pretty hard.
GVS is also pedal to the metal as well, but he's getting tripped up by a couple of Cerberus in the Sky Palace.
Yep, they've darkened his entire party, and he's having a little bit of trouble swinging down.
And a beautiful looking Ultra sprite on Ragnarok's side. Ragnarok likes to use the custom sprites, and that's one of the awesome things about the randomizer. You can change your enemy palettes, your character palettes. It's awesome.
Yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful octopus, and unfortunately, it's gone. And that's all 4 orbs lit for Ragnarok at 35 minutes and 30 seconds.
If this Temple of Fiends is kind, Ragnarok could do it right now. Just head there. We'll see. I think he's gonna at least do an information one, probably.
He might, you know, restock some heal pots, but other than that, nah, he's going straight for it.
37 heals, I'm in. Why not? Burns an encounter for no reason, because there's no encounters in this floor.
That's not true. There's encounters in the lead up to the orb there. He could have, with how many few steps he took to hit that spider, he absolutely could have hit an encounter before he broke the orb. Anyway, going into Tiamat 2, throwing a bunch of nukes. Tiamat swings for 243. Ice Sword hits 4 damage. That is a little rough. Yeah, you need to throw some power bonk, buddy. And we're just going full nuke strats at this point. Nuke 186. Nuke for 129. Power bonk goes out. Tiamat swinging hard, 310. Nuke again for 149. Life 2, not going to do much. Yeah. Fade, Temper. Fade comes out for 92 damage. Swing 4 hits, 74 damage, and Tiamat 2 goes down.
Let's see what the next boss is, because remember, Rag is only going to have to fight 2 of the 4 refights here. So he's hoping to see... I think they're random, too, so I think he's hoping to see Lich here.
Yep, and he does.
Them.
There's the speed bump. Nuking that down as well, 181. 4 hits, 119 damage. Not bad for an ice sword. Nuke for 134. Zap! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that speed bump
Zap.
said, you better be respecting me in this game.
Yeah, it turns out Lich 2, but goes down, and luckily this caster's got plenty of charges of life 2.
Oh, goes to the victory lap. I love it. I don't know if Rag has a ribbon, but if he rolls the Fun Dead Party Pack here, double zap off the Lich could be tough.
I do not believe he has a ribbon, and he did not stop and pick up pro rings either. Not that that matters, because zap is time magic.
Those gold bracelets only. Wow. And he finds the garlands.
Yep, the garlands and chaoses. So we're gonna go full nukes and a power bonk.
Smart strategy.
And we got a nuke going out, which should clear out most, if not all, of these garlands.
The garlands are scaled up a little bit, I think, but
yeah,
I mean, it's Garland.
Yeah, exactly. One nuke, goodbye Garland. So now we know where Chaos is. We're gonna keep firing off nukes while power bonking up. Oh, Stop's coming out, though. That inability to defend against time magic really hurt him right now.
No. But he gets a couple of players back up, even after the stuns. That's good. Nuke comes out 246. Power bonk. He's got to charge up that. Oh no, Bane.
Chaos coming out with the Lit 2. We get another nuke off, and we're swinging 3 hits, 169. Not terrible, still not great. And we've got another character up, so we can start throwing out some tempers, throw out another power bonk. Chaos comes out with Fire 2. Still got 3 party members standing. Another power bonk, another nuke for 128. Temper again, Fade, and Fight. Fade for 112. Chaos with a nuclear, though! Rag swings, 2 hits, 271. Oh, it might be a good idea to oh no, we're down to just the fighter. We're at Hold A and Pray now. Oh, and Chaos has nuke, too! 2 hits, 304. Now we got Lit 2. 4 hits, 436. 4 hits, 394, and Chaos is terminated! And with an official SRL time of 39 minutes and 56 seconds, Ragnarok has finished in first place! Get your GGs in chat for Ragnarok!
Absolutely great fight. Good job, Rag. Just staying patient. Putting the power bonks on the fighter in case the new casters go down. The new casters went down and ended up finishing out.
Yeah, that was incredible. I've invited Ragnarok to come join us for a interview. We'll see if he joins us in a few seconds.
Stir Link a lot, though, is on Chaos as well. So we got Fades coming out, and that Katana swinging a little bit. Let's hope we can get him down.
Yep, so we got another Fade for 138. Oh, we're missing with the Ninja, though. That's not good. Oh, and here comes Zap. Luckily, it misses everyone.
Yeah, that nuke is going to wipe Sir Link a lot.
And I believe we were just joined by Ragnarok. GG. Rag, if you're talking, no one can hear you.
Sir Link a lot pulling Kraken this time.
Yeah, with how rough that that Lich 2 was, I'm not too surprised he decided to go Kraken side.
And remember, this was a weekly race too, but the winner on your screen, Ragnarok784, was actually overall winner as well. Sir Link-a-Lot gonna give Chaos another shot here.
Yeah, we'll see if this round goes any better. Chaos is brutal today.
Yeah, Chaos has a lot of instant deaths, and a lot of these runners didn't pick up ribbons, and so Rag just having those extra levels, the extra chance to miss those instant deaths the first shot, really helped him out.
Yeah, that taking that Warmech fight was the best thing that could have happened for Ragnarok.
Hello? Can you
Hey
guys hear
there,
me?
how you doing?
Hey, sorry, I don't know what's going on with my headset.
No worries, it's good to have you in chat. GG.
Thank you.
So yeah, how'd you feel about that race?
That was some amazing luck for the final fight.
Yeah, we were getting worried when it started throwing out just like, oh, there's Zap, party members are down, oh, there's Nuclear, that's not good, oh, there's an actual nuke.
And then having Zap come out, took out 3 of my party members with Lich 2, ended up beating that one with just 1 Light Warrior left, and then
Get your GGs and chat out for Sir Link-A-Lot, finishing in 2nd place with an official SRL time of 43 minutes and 39 seconds. Awesome. Great finish.
gee.
Yeah, Lich 2 wasn't messing around today.
No, not at all.
Like, the second time, Sir Link-A-Lot took a wipe to Chaos, and on the second go round decided to go the other direction.
So, where I'm just now loading up the channel. So those iron goals.
yeah, that was another thing that worked out extremely well for you. You were the only person, I think, that we saw on the stream who found the iron goal tile.
Oh, nice.
And it sounds like we've been joined by Sir Link-A-Lot. GG.
Thank you.
GG, right?
GG's Ragnarok.
This was a real fun race. How'd you think of it?
I'm really happy with the comp I picked. I went Thief, double red, black, and as soon as I saw level 4 nuke, I'm like, yep, I'm set for the rest of the seed.
And Life 2 and Fade as well in 3, which was Red Mage Learnable. That was just icing on the cake.
The Fade I didn't need so much, because I wiped Garland or Chaos, whatever that's called, find the Chaos. When he pulled out his Bane, he got one of my red mages that's still on most of my nuke charges, and the rest of my casters just didn't have enough, and Fades were rolling garbage. I think I was probably keeping track of it the second time. I probably was like 200 to 300 health off on the first go.
Wow. Did you get anything to protect yourself from instant death, like Zap?
I went and grabbed the pro rings out of Provoca.
I didn't grab it. I literally went in there with gold bracelets, and that's about it.
And a power bonk that you equipped on your fighter.
Oh yeah, and a power block that I just found. I checked maybe 6 chests in this whole game.
I checked more than that because I was checking maybe like a cheeky ribbon or just something. Or I found the katana. That's I was saying is like, okay, I have nuke, but just in case for whatever reason I need to start swinging, it's like a weapon for the ninja would be nice. And found katana in the armory. So I was like, okay, I've got my weapon. I don't need to check anything else at this point. My black mage, I don't even think I bought a gold bracelet for my black mage. Because when I didn't have the money for 3 gold bracelets at the time. So I was like, if I buy 3 gold bracelets, which I had the money, I'm like, I can't buy pro rings. I'm like, I'd rather have a pro ring on the black mage than a gold bracelet. Because I'd rather protect him from instant death. Because if he gets punched, then he gets punched.
Yeah, Ragnarok found a double iron goal spike tile, so he had all the money in the world coming out of Volcano.
Yeah, that very first spike tile at the solo chest, right above the 2nd floor entrance of Volcano, was iron goals.
I wasn't terribly worried about grinding, just because of the experience, and I needed to go through Mirage. I was like, I'll just do a walking grind through Mirage. If I didn't get a lot of encounters going through Mirage, when I went through it and I saw the worm spike tile, I would have went back in there and probably grabbed a couple levels, but leaving Mirage at like 22, I think I was like, I should be fine. I should have more than enough nuke charges to get through a quick Topher.
So I'm just curious. Who got into Topher first?
You did.
Oh, because that was pretty close. Just a couple of minutes from each other.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know when I saw you finish, I think I was just getting to Topher, maybe, or maybe I was on my chaos fight.
Yeah, I think you were on your chaos fight at that point. Sterling a lot because you were very, very close behind Ragnarok going into the end. Like you were both on the Bridge of Destiny at the same time. Like you went into the Water Temple just after Ragnarok. So yeah, it was pretty close between the two of you.
Yeah, I think the only thing that, and I'm glad I checked the flags, is so I was like, I need to pick up healing potions and stuff. It's like, and I'm going to get on the ship and sail to Onrak to go do Sea Shrine. It's like, let's double check the flags that when I got to Canary and there were no heal potion. Like, oh, open progression isn't on. Well, it's like, okay, I've got Ice Cave, Ordeals. Or no, I can't even do Ordeals. It is like, I've got Ice Cave or go turn in the slab. Like, let's do the slab first. It's quicker. And it's like, oh, hey, bottle, and then it's, oh, canoe, cool. Now I can go do Sea Shrine.
Groggy Dog has made his way into the Temple of Fiends Revisited as well.
Taking on Kraken 2 right now.
So is
Meanwhile,
DVS.
a DVS on Tiamat too, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to go to or fly over to Onrak and got canoe blocked.
I was doing, I forget, I think it was the async seed yesterday. Or no, it wasn't the async seed. It was another seed, and I did that, and I got to the river, and I thought my controller broke. Like I was just like, excuse me. So I went in the menu, and it was working. I'm like, why can't I go up? I was like, oh, I don't have a canoe still. Okay, let's go find that thing because I'm not in go mode yet.
Yeah, as soon as I got the canoe block, I went straight over to Sky, decided to go through Sky, and then I did a quick save before the airship, burned out, hard reset, burned off that one encounter, saved in the air right above Lufane, landing spot, went down to Lufane just in case it didn't give me anything I needed. And then, of course, it came out with the bottle. I'm like, well, okay, fine. It's right above me, so I did the whole power cycle again and ran all the way up. Bottle turned into the canoe, and it was just fairly easy to get to Onrak after that, because I was going to go straight to sailing if it didn't pan out that way.
I had joked that you were going to sail the boat up to Onrak, but then you turned in your slab instead. And I was like, oh.
I almost did. I figured if it would be it'd be a quick check, and then it turned into a second fairly quick check, and it saved me a lot of sailing.
Groggy has one light warrior left. Fade comes off from Wedge. Chaos with nuke Wedge at 1 HP!
Yeah, he has not put enough damage into this chaos. It's unfortunately a wipe.
Oh, groggy.
And DVS also wipes on chaos, getting baned out of existence.
Man, I really got lucky with the Banes. And I knew my light warriors were going down to those instant deaths, and if Chaos had anything else, I needed to go ahead and start tempering. I only got like one temper off and 3 power bonks, and Ice Sword finished it out. Luckily. Damage race.
Yeah, mine was just like I took that because most of my charges, and so when my black mage ran out of nuke charge, I was like, okay, and my ninja got slowed as well, so I was like, I had like almost no damage. I just had fades coming up basically, and that's when I went in the second time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use more fades on the. I went carry and Kraken because those two didn't seem that dangerous, or I didn't see anything dangerous off those two at the very least. Like I'll use more fade charges and I'll keep nuke charges. Then I just have to hope that he doesn't bane my entire team. So I didn't see bane the second time. I saw a nuclear that took my ninja out, but
yeah, I think did he have 1 or 2 nuclears? I don't remember.
He had nuclear and nuke.
Yep.
Okay, so he had 1 of each. Okay, I
yep,
didn't see what the second one was.
Yeah, my first wipe was to nuke.
Did Groggy just fight Lich twice?
Yes.
Oops. But I really wanted to showcase the new sprite. That was thank you, Dr. Funkin, for that one.
Not a problem. Happy to oblige.
And Groggy Dog is going to get his second attempt at the Find a Chaos here.
Yep. He's got his Masa that he's going to be putting into that third slot red mage and swinging from the look of it.
Yep, going with that Masa Moon strats, and that's really why Groggy's been making really good time, but he committed very early into tracking down the Masa Moon.
And unfortunately, it was last location in Ordeals.
I figure with nukes and fades at 3 and 4, it'd be more than enough firepower to get through here, but Chaos really had a lot of HP.
I think he rolled over 100 if I was doing my math. A little bit over 100%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it was Jat and Chat saying it was about close to 3,000, which sounds about right, because I feel like I did right around 3,000 damage.
Groggy going down to that Bane from Chaos.
Oh gosh, that's rough. Yeah, not having any ribbons is really painful right now.
Yeah, it's kind of harsh.
You need ribbons or levels.
Which I think that's what probably saved my night mostly, was the levels. Being able to resist those death spells.
I absolutely agree with that.
Bane taking out one of the red mages for DVS.
One damage done to that Chaos with that swing. Not exactly what you're looking for here.
Yeah, I'm guessing DVS never went to the Cardia Isles because hasn't promoted, and so I'm guessing doesn't have the power bonk because of that.
I forgot where I even picked up that power bonk.
The Cardia Isles.
Danny,
okay, that's
the
right.
solo black mage. Can she finish it? No.
Not when she gets nuked in the teeth like that.
Oh, nuke to the face. That hurts.
Well, we got Luke standing up here on Groggy Dog's side. Fires off that lock too. Does some work.
Oh wow, the defense sword was in the Temple of Fiends chests.
Unfortunately, defense sword's not going to do a whole heck of a lot. This Chaos's spells are dangerous. Not the punching, really.
Yeah. Yeah, like that nuclear. That's pretty dangerous when you're running, 3 mages.
$252. Chaos punches Biggs down. They go. I think that's the Massa wielder too, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yep, it was.
Chaos just giving Groggy Dog the business.
This Chaos was not messing around today.
He laid down like a wet noodle for you, but for everybody else, he's just been taking him out.
I got just lucky. He would have given me the business if I didn't get really lucky through Lich 2 and Chaos with those death spells.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you have quick flags like this. You take those, if you don't find a early ribbon if you gamble. It's like I'm just not going to check chests and just hope for easy final boss, and doesn't always happen. Like we got chaos. It could have very well been something else, and this could have been a much potentially easier alternate final boss. We got the chaos shuffle, and yeah, chaos roll kind of nasty.
I totally agree with that sentiment as well. If this had been something like Double Dragon or even that War Mech and Friends, we got to look. One of the nice things that Ragnarok had an advantage is he ran into War Mech and was able to nuke it down and get a huge amount of levels on his knight. And if it had been War Mech and Friends based on this seed, it would have been much easier because War Mech really didn't have anything.
Warmack was punching pretty hard, but if we were able to get some like invis stacks up, that wouldn't have been too bad.
That's exactly why I bought the invis things for. It was something that was punchy.
Yeah, I know I ran into Warmech, but I was like, I'm not taking this fight. I was like, I'm good on level, but I feel fine with 22s right now. I know where a decent grind is, so I don't want to accidentally wipe, because it's like I think when I entered Mirage, I was at like 15, 16, so it's like I would have lost 6 levels. I was like, yeah, I Tiamat's right there. I'm fine.
Yeah, I think I was in level 25 or 26, and I shot straight to 30 with 2 light warriors left, the knight and the red mage.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, you went from like level 12 to like level 25 on those iron goals in like 3 minutes.
Groggy giving us another look at the chaos. He is going for some power bonks, some locks, and some nukes. Gonna hope that chaos decides to punch.
There was a defense sword in the 7 chest. I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't even look.
I mentioned that a minute ago. I think DVS is the only one who's bothered to find that.
If I was one of these runners, I would have opened those up looking for a ribbon, maybe. But oh no, Stop hits all of Groggy's light warriors, and then Bane comes out and takes them.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm groggy forfeited. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's just,
I don't blame him at
that's
that
a tough
point.
loss.
That's awful.
That's just oof.
If Groggy knew where the iron goals were, maybe just sometimes I say, you know what, Chaos, you're not beating me. Go to 50 and then come back.
Meanwhile, DVS taking on Tiamat 2 again, who is not playing nice.
On that. Bad turn order on that Quad X.
Gets a free turn off with Ink to drop some more fades. Only has nuke on one of the red mages, though.
All right, DVS gets past Tiamat 2.
Was that the only one who promoted too?
No.
Oh, okay. Just curious. I see that DVS didn't promote.
I promoted too.
Oh.
Seeing level 4 nuke, and I have a thief. It's like, yeah, that's as soon as I got the tail, I was like, I didn't even go to Elfland, so I didn't even know level 4 nuke was there. But I got the early tail. I was like, well, that means I don't have to double dip Elfland if there's anything decent there in black magic, and yeah, got rewarded with nuke. So
yeah, DVS was the only one on stream who didn't promote.
Well, DVS got real good turn order on that Lich too. Lich didn't even take a turn. You got this, DVS. You got this.
DVS's levels are pretty good. Honestly, if DVS gets a little bit of fortunate turn order and a little bit of RNG here, he'll take it down pretty quick.
And we're going light axe strats on the fighter.
Yeah, I would take that or the Thor hammer, one of the two, to start in.
Oh, those garlands have poison touch.
Oh, that's fun.
That's pretty rude.
Chaos would slow too.
At least he did so too on somebody other than the knight there. So
And didn't even hit.
DVS wants to temper up those things. Oh no. No, miss. Oh,
Oh,
it's the
no.
fighter.
well, his father's fairly good leveled. He'll probably just stand back up probably fairly quickly. I'm hoping. Don't make me a liar.
Oh no, Bane hits everyone but the fighter. Oh, poor DVS.
Oh, that was a shot too.
Yeah, when you had no evasion stacks left, it just, completely annihilated.
I might grab a couple levels from DVS real quick before I go try again. Honestly, flying up to promote might not be a bad idea. You could at least equip that defense sword.
Yeah, that's better than anything else he's got.
He's going straight in for the kill this time.
Say the other thing, I'm kind of surprised, like with the wipes just going down to Elfland, just to even pick up nuke on that second red mage too. I guess Tia 2 ended up rolling kind of a nasty fight. It looks like as well.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has nuke on that second red mage, so that's interesting. Must not have had the money when he went there. Didn't want to go back. Makes sense.
I think that's one of the other reasons I decided to go to Cardi Isles and just do the promotion is because of all the chests that were there. I knew my money was slightly low, so I figured it's like I'll probably find something either there to sell or enough money to where I can buy my spells in Elfland.
Yeah,
And you got it paid off with a power bonk.
Mm-hmm. A
Which I
power
didn't
bonk really came in handy.
I didn't even use my power bonk.
It really got me through. I think I got 3 power bonks off and 1 or 2 tempers, and that's what finished out the fight.
Yeah, you also got a nice load of cash as well, Rag, when you fought all those iron goals too. Gave you some money.
Myron goes rolling in the dough.
Alright, here, come on, DVS, you can do this. Nuke coming out, taking care of all those garlands. Got a little nice roll on Chaos as well. Nuke comes out 268, not bad. Fade 113, not what you wanted to see. So, going nuke strats. Chaos with a nuclear. Nuke 274, nuke 152. Lit 3s, nuke.
One hit for
damage.
1 damage. Ugh. And another nuclear.
Oh, so he's got double nuclear and nuke. Oh,
Yeah, this is a really mean chaos considering how little. Oh, and of course he stops the fighter.
Not like the fighter wasn't doing a whole lot anyway.
Oh, and tornado. Why not?
Go get some levels, DVS, and just come back.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. I got work early in the morning, but appreciate the race. Everybody was awesome. Shout outs to all the commentary and to all the racers on stream.
Hey, GG on getting first, Rag.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna head off myself as well.
And
GG,
GG to
everybody
you,
else.
Sterlink.
So like a lot.
Thank you.
Hope everybody else enjoys the show. Come on, DBS, we're rooting for you.
Absolutely, DVS has got this. Checking the grind tiles. Nice. I like this.
Yep, found an ice shield, which is better than not having a shield at all. Coral Sword. That's significantly better than anything else we've got equipped.
You can do this, DVS. Grab that defense sword. Which Chaos doesn't seem particularly punchy, this particular seed.
No, Chaos is all... unfortunately, though, we kind of wish Chaos was punchy right now, considering his scripts and spells.
Yeah, he's... What is it? Nuke, Nuclear, Bane, Tornado, Zap.
And there's the skills and the spells are on different scripts, and in his skills, he's at the very least got 2 nuclears and a tornado.
You wouldn't want to fight that Chaos in a regular seed.
Nope. And he's got at the very least, he's got nuke. Oh, I think stop is a skill. It might be a spell. If it's a spell, then he's got that in his spells along with nuke and Bane.
Normally,
I
you're
think he had
happy to
Zap
see
as
stop,
well.
but these runners don't have ribbons, so...
That's true. He also had Fire 2 and Lit 2. Just all kinds of bull garbage. Oh, Lich had Zap. Okay. Oh, yeah. And Lich has just zapped down all the life casters. Oh, God. DVS, I'm so sorry.
DVS is staying strong. He'll make it. Go to Volcano, DVS.
Go
There's
to
an Iron
Elfland
Goals.
and buy that other nuke.
Question in chat, does he have any ribbons? He does not, Darren Dries. He does not. Ooh, picking up A-Rub. I like it.
Didn't pick up nuke on that other red mage, though.
Will Bloodworth asking if were any found. We saw 0 on our screen. So the one that you might have found there would be the only one that we know about.
We didn't see it, but someone else apparently saw one on the Agama floor. First room.
Ah, very astute. Our wonderful tracker tonight. Whoa. DVS is going. Looks like he's going to go check the dwarf chests to see if there's some equipment that he can use to complete the seed. I definitely like this play. If he finds a ribbon in here of some sort, then be definitely even a single ribbon. You know, even a black shirt for that time resistance on Lich for the black mage. Although
Black shirt wouldn't work unless he actually goes to promote.
Oh yeah, but he has the tail, so he can promote. You're right. You're right. And I think we know the black shirt's actually an ice cave because I thought that. Ooh, there's a Vorpal.
That might be worth promoting over. Oh, and the opal armor for one of the mages.
All right. All right. All right.
That's not nothing. Yeah, trade that silver shield for the ice shield.
Where's DVS headed next? Looking for some stuff. Going to Crescent Lake.
Probably gonna buy gold bracelets for the. Well, maybe not. Picking up can't learn Cure 4, can't learn Cure 2, can't learn Fog. Yeah, you need to promote before you can learn those spells. Ooh, Fast. That's actually a good pickup.
Yeah, Fast might help out. You know, he's got that. If he goes and promotes, he's got that Vorpal. So Fast Vorpal might be able to get some crits in that chaos for sure.
Absolutely. Plus, you got a whole bunch of tempers. And we're going back down for another round. Oh, don't forget that defense. Tiamat starting things off with Swirl. Throwing out that A-Rub. Though I don't think Tiamat had Death Magic. I might be wrong, though. 3 hits, 3 damage from the Knight. Ooh, nice high roll on that Fade. 270.
Always like to see those 270 rolls in that Fade.
So yeah, if he went and promoted, he'd be able to buy Cure 3 on both of those red mages. Thank you to Darren Drees in chat for that info. And that's dead Tia 2, going straight into Lich 2. And Zap goes ahead and wipes him.
DVS cannot catch a break on these zaps. Ragnarok used up all the luck. Here we go. This is the run. I can feel it as Swirl comes out and just major damage to the whole party.
Yeah, it kind of does that every time. Oh, and Tiamat's just chunking down that red mage.
How dare you, Tiamat? That was me. How dare you?
And Danny takes it with the nuke. Don't worry, I'll bring it back up to life right after this battle's finished.
DVS will take care of me for sure. I definitely know that.
DVS can't revive you. DVS hasn't promoted.
Oh no, rip.
Yep, it's got to be me. And White is brought back to life.
All right, just for me to get zapped back down, or maybe not.
Or cracked back down. Oh, Zap. Zap. Oh, hey, we all survived. It was just DVS who took it.
Just DVS goes down to the zap. This Lich is pretty weak too. If you get good turn order, you can.
Yeah, if you get the proper turn order, it's not a problem.
If we can just get this Chaos to throw a punch, I feel like if DVS just gets one turn where his people don't die or is at risk of dying, I feel like he could get there.
Yep. And setting up the equipment, and let's see how this goes. Starting things off with Temper, Nuke, fighting a random one, and fasting up. Oh, God. It's a good thing we got fast coming, because we just got slow, too, on the night. Three hits for 77, and out comes the nuclear.
Everybody's still standing though, so we're good. Temper's coming out. Invis 2 coming out.
More Tempers, more fighting. And a nuke. 3 hits, 208, not bad. Time stop, good. Time didn't only stop one character this time. Nuke for 276, not bad, not bad.
That's pretty good.
Out of
No
Tempers,
more
though.
Tempers.
So lock 2, great pivot. 6 hits for 278.
All right, we're dealing damage. I like it. I'm feeling it.
Oh, here comes Bane, though.
Yes. Oh, Danny went down. Danny went down, but we got 5 hit 681. All right, we're getting there. We're doing damage.
That's nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Nuclear comes out. 125. Swing. 748. Hold A and pray.
Yeah!
GG DVS.
GG. And with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 32 seconds, DVS has finished in 15th place.
That was a tough Temple of Fiends. For sure.
It absolutely was.
Big GGs to DVS for just sheer grit and just making it through.
Yeah, absolutely. I am really impressed with having the tenacity to stick with a race that rough.
I would have forfeited, just for what it's worth.
Oh, hard same. Hard same. I would have quit a while ago. That's why I have so much respect for sticking it out like that. Checking to see if DVS wants to jump in and talk about it.
What a cool race.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, it was, very quick, a lot of decision making. It was a real interesting one to watch, and great to commentate.
Absolutely. Like, for example, too, in the decision making, right? If Groggy Dog had a fighter to go with his 3 red mages, it's possible that he might have had an advantage taking the time to dig out that Masamune and really be able to put the hurt on Chaos. But I don't know. Ragnarok finished this so speedy.
Yeah, the fact that Ragnarok decided to forego checking any boxes and just get a few levels off that Iron Gold tile really, really paid off for him. All right, have not heard from DVS at this point, so I think we are gonna call it. Do you have any final thoughts, Dwight?
What an awesome race. GG's to our runners. Big shout outs to Math Girl, our restreamer, our tracker. Go ahead and give these runners a follow. Give my co-commentator, Dr. Funkin, a follow. Math Girl. Just thanks for joining us tonight. It was super awesome. Randomania, thanks for letting us use your channel to broadcast such a unique and awesome race. Join the Discord. The Discord's great. You couldn't see this in the SRO room, but everybody was in there cheering DVS on, to complete the rest of the race. So it was really one of the most welcoming communities I've ever been a part of in my life. So come hang out, come play this awesome game.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us. I hope you all have a great night.